Hi, welcome to Pandora Tarot. This is a reading for the sign of Gemini for the month of January 2015. And we start off Gemini with, in the challenge position, with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is a card that talks about perspective, and being reversed, the challenge is going to be your lack of perspective. There's something that you're not seeing clearly, okay? There is a lack of seeing the full picture, the complete picture somehow. There's something preventing you from that, Gemini, and it comes up as the challenge. So it is something that you need to pay attention to, because I think you will be missing out on something else if you don't pay attention to this this not complete view that you're dealing with. Okay, it might very well mean that something is being, someone is not being completely honest with you, someone is hiding something from you, and you're not seeing everything as it should be. Not as much as it should be, but all the parts of it. Okay, so if this is a, let's say, a work situation, and you get hired to do something, maybe they're not telling you everything that you have to do, and then you accept the job and you go like, oh, I didn't know I had to do that sort of situation. So have your eyes open. If it has to do with a personal situation, then take some time to actually be honest, okay, and be honest with yourself about what might not be clear, or what you're intentionally not seeing, okay, because the lack of perspective can sometimes mean that. Now, we also have the Nine of Wands, and Nine of Wands is someone who is tired, is wounded, someone who just came home from a battle and is actually already waiting for the next one, okay. So what I'm getting the sense here is that the lack of perspective has to do with you being tired. It's like one thing after the other. Maybe last year, 2014, was like that, just one thing right after the other, and you never even got a chance to catch your breath. So the lack of perspective that the Nine of Pentacles talks about has to do with being tired, okay. So the challenge will have to be related to, okay, how can I stop, slow down a little bit to be able to take time for myself. Now, what I see, Gemini, as something that it will be of help is the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands, yes, the Wands are, creative situations, are also signs of fire. So we have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But I see the pages as messengers, as news, okay? So, and especially this one with the pyramids right there. You have it? Yeah. So, I see that as news coming from abroad, from foreign lands, okay? From a country that is not yours. So, if it is a work situation and maybe you are receiving news from a client or something that is abroad, that will alleviate this situation that is just exhausting, okay. And I feel like what is happening here is that you are burning both sides of the candle, okay, and that is just, it's not good. It's not good for everyone. And even if you're going through a good moment in terms of a job or monetary stability, because it feels like it's work related, you're not enjoying it because you're working so much, or you're just so tired that anything good that might happen, you're just not seeing it, okay. You're just like, oh God, all I want to do is sleep, okay. So things that you won't be able to change is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a good card in terms of stability. I think, the Ten of Pentacles talks also about people who are too focused on the money, and they don't see what's going on around them. Okay, it talks about status quo, but you can see here is a family at the market, and it's a family that has all the resources to have a good life, but they're not focusing on their child, or the animals, or the beggar here. So it's, I mean, it's a good card if you're hoping to receive some kind of payout. But in this position, what I'm seeing is that, and in this layout, is that you're too focused on work. Okay, this is the feeling that I'm getting. You're working too much, you're working too hard, and you're not enjoying it. And you're just, you're tired, it's the January 1st and you're tired, okay? Is that sort of feeling. And this person or this news that will come to you through the Page of Wands will alleviate this, okay? But again, just because you have news that will allow you to make this easier, it doesn't mean that you don't need to pay attention to this lack of perspective, okay? The time that we have to make for ourselves, it's, well, exactly that. No one else will care for us if we don't care for ourselves first, okay? It's that sort of situation. Sometimes when we love our job so much that we work and we work and we work, and whoever is our boss or the receiver of this work, they just keep asking and asking and asking, and we never stop, okay? And that makes you tired and makes you lose perspective of all the good things that could happen. So the good news is there are news coming over for alleviate the situation, but you need to make time for yourself. And I feel these two are connected. The Page of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is the card of planning, is the card of getting together with a group of people and just decide, okay, what are we going to do? How are we going to develop this? And it very well be that you have been doing all this job, all this work by yourself, and the arrival of news, the arrival of help will allow you to just ease into working with other people and not taking on everything by yourself. Delegate, okay? This is something that it feels the main issue for the month of January. So there is news of help of a team sort of helping you out with this situation that has been exhausting for you. And even in those cases, even after you receive the help, Gemini, I would say pay attention to what makes you lose perspective, okay? That's the big lesson here. Okay, I hope this is helpful for all of you, and I want to thank everyone who watches and likes and comments my videos, and I will see you next month. Bye.